And welcome to Maverick Championships Wrestling's wrap-up show here after the Destiny pay-per-view. I am your host, the D-Train, set to bring you a short talk show about what's going on in Maverick Championship Wrestling. But first, we got to do what the title says we're going to do, and that's wrap it up. Talk about the matches of the card that just happened, and this time it's the pay-per-view event Destiny. So lots of titles on the line, lots of new champions. Let's get to it and talk about it. All right, the show opened with the semifinal matches for the Universal title tournament. First one, match one, was Andy Price taking on James Harris with Mordred Nightwalker and Victor Harris at ringside. Andy Price took the fight to the big man in and out of the ring. It did end up spilling out to the outside towards the end, and Andy Price able to get the victory as he made James Harris tap out at the feet of Mordred Nightwalker. Next, we went to the second match, the other semifinal match, and War took on the modern-day Warrior, Ethan Moore. A back-and-forth match of almost epic proportions. Honestly thought Ethan had it several times, including when War got distracted by something from backstage. Still don't know what that was about. But instead, War kicks out of that pin and goes on to get the victory over Ethan, punching his ticket into the finals as well. So the main event's set. Andy Price versus War for the Universal title. We'll get back to that. Next, we went to match three. That was the four-way Madness title TLC match, where we had Wade Braddock, Junior McCoy, Facade, and Black Dice trying to climb the ladder to success and get that Madness championship off the hook. All the way around, all four men in it. I thought it might have been match of the night, to be honest. Thought this was a great near victory. Then each person had their chance at the top of the ladder. Wade Braddock suplexed Facade off the top of the ladder twice. Facade was hitting cutters off the top of the ladder. It was incredible. All four men gave it absolutely everything they had. In the end, the man from the wasteland, Wade Braddock, victorious as he unhooks the title and becomes your Madness champion. Date with Destiny for him, as we already know the number one contender on Madness is Ivan Calloway. State of the Art is ready for his title shot. That will be coming in the next couple weeks. Match four, we go to the Shootout brand, and the Shootout title on the line in an elimination chamber. 6 men loaded up in the order of James Harris's choosing, due to him winning a Rumble on Monday's Shootout card. He decided Rain and Ripper Star would start things off. They would be joined later by, in order, Wild Matt Outlaw, Ripper Springhill, Drum Monkey, and Crimson Ninja. A battle inside the chamber all over the place between all 6 men. Great fighting. Kind of what we expected as far as eliminations for the most part. In the end, though, comes down to Wild Matt Outlaw versus the Drum Monkey. No, I don't have my notes very well here. And now my mind is short. It was Drum Monkey, right? Trying to find my notes. Drum Monkey, Ripper, Springhill, and Wild Matt Outlaw were the last 3. Wild Matt Outlaw gets the victory, outlasts all the men. He came in third, so he was the first guy out of a pod. And he ends up going all the way into the end and winning it. Next up, we went to the ladies match. The ladies of the Maverick women's title match. Nox Vulgaris with the newly crowned Madness champion. Wade Braddock at ringside with her. Takes on Ann Bonnie with the mighty Minerva at ringside. These two ladies showed why they are double tough and at the top of that ladies division, as they went all over the ring, spilling each other over and over again. In the end, the champion, Nox Vulgaris, able to pick up the victory and retain her title. Now we went to the tag team division. The tag team, Deuces Wild Tag Team Tournament comes to an end. Ruthless Incorporated from Group A taking on the FBI from Group B. A tremendous tag title match ensues. In and out for both teams. I thought maybe Orcus stayed in a little long, but there was tag going on. In the end, though, Antonio Bonomo and Big Tito, the FBI, crowned as your new Deuces Wild Tag Team Champions. Then the main event. That's right, I said we'd get back to it, and yep, we did. Sorry, I'm reading messages. The finals of the Universal Title Tournament. We saw War taking on Andy Price. A true David versus Goliath matchup. But Andy Price, as always, holds his own. Takes it to War. Takes the fight to the big man. In the end, though, something ticked War off. Something fierce. War, irate, pounds down on Andy Price. Then picks him up, drops him, gets the 3 count. And War becomes your new Universal Champion here in Maverick Championship Wrestling. And just like that, the titles are all crowned, all handed out, and ready to be defended on the shows. So, with that, the wrap-up being done, I'm going to look to the green room. And, yes, we've got a new champion in the green room, and I'm going to bring him in right now to talk about what happened tonight. That's right, none other than one half of your Deuces Wild Tag Team Champions. It's Big Tito. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, buddy. Doing really good.
Tito, I got to say right off the bat, congratulations. I think the odds were probably against you guys. One of the last teams to announce they were going into the tournament. But you went through it a little hard at the beginning. You got a loss. You fought back well, won 3 in a row, and then clinched it with the 4th tonight as you beat Ruthless Incorporated and became champions.
Oh, yeah, man. I tell you what, that was a tough match. Hands down to Ruthless. They did a great job. I don't know what to say.
Champion shock still over you here. Didn't expect it. Now you're holding that belt and just don't have the words for it, huh?
No, I'm so glad I got a great partner. I'm glad he's back. And the FBI, I'm telling you, we're stronger than ever now, and I cannot believe it. I'm just appalled. I know we beat Wall Boys and the other tag teams and everything. I'm just excited. And to the other matches tonight, congratulations to War on winning the Universal belt. Great job to Andy Price. He really held up his own. Who won between Matt and I didn't catch that one. Matt and
Matt Outlaw is your new shootout champion.
All right, congratulations to Matt. I didn't catch the I caught a bit of the Elimination Chamber match between Drum and all of them. Whoever won that one.
That was the one that Matt won.
Yeah, that was a good one. But like I said, I'm really excited that me and old my partner are back together again at FBI. It's going to hold on to this tag team champions as long as we can right now. But I don't know.
That's all right. You don't have to have all the answers.
That's all right, buddy. Well, it was a great show and everything. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on, Tito. I'll go ahead and slide you to the back. You're on the Madness brand, so you might be booked as early as tomorrow. Kind of doubt it. It won't be a title defense, but you might be booked tomorrow for a match. Great job for you and Antonio Bonomo. You alluded to it a little bit. Antonio Bonomo sure is a pain in Ruthless's backside, that's for sure. He's always seemed to have Ruthless number, and that happened again here today as Big Tito and Antonio Bonomo become your Deuces Wild Tag Champions over Ruthless Incorporated. All right, I gotta say, my green room is actually completely empty at this point. Not sure if there's somebody else out there who wants to call in and talk about the show. I could talk nonstop, but y'all heard my opinions kind of during the wrap up. So I'd love to talk to other people out there. Obviously, being Ruthless myself, I'm a little bit disappointed in the night. We had title opportunities just about everywhere. Of course, my son lost in the semifinals to War, who went on to become champion. I'm not going to complain about it. I thought Ethan did a great job during that match. War is a very tough competitor and tough win for anybody. Yeah, it's not right, Raven. Where are you at? You could come in here too, you know. Then we had a shot at the shootout title, but of course, Rain got the deck stacked against him, which we expected. He was number one in the chamber. You saw many times 2 or 3 guys making sure they kept on top of Rain so he didn't get a head of steam going. And Bonnie lost to Nox Vulgaris. Not ashamed of Ann at all. Nox is a very tough champion. Going to be hard to get that belt off of. I thought Ann had a great match. Antonio Bonomo and Big Tito beating up on Ruthless, Orcus and Laszlo. Orcus and Laszlo have had some growing pains through the Deuces Wild tournament, but I think they'll rebound. I think they'll be fine. They're good young kids with a bright future ahead of them. So expect Ruthless to rebound just fine on Shootout and be in everybody's business all over again. You know, that's what we do. So is Blaze still out there? He's not calling in either, huh? Talk to Blaze about Ruthless a little bit. He put a challenge out that's going to be on next week's show. Could be interesting. I'm not ready to release it yet because it hasn't been approved by the booking committee, but I'm pretty sure the match is going to happen. Somebody just popped into the green room. Look at that. All right. Well, this lady needs no introduction, and we obviously haven't set up what we're going to talk about, so I don't know where this is going to go exactly. Let's bring in none other than the Dirty Bird herself, Raven. Welcome to the show, dear. Good to see you.
Hiya, hon. You told me to get my ass off here, so I did.
There you go. I said, get your ass in here, and you did. Yep. It's good when you mind. I like it. Speaking of that, I got some private conversations for later, but make sure you follow each instruction to the letter, and we'll have a great evening.
Yes,
So let's see. Tonight you had Black Dice was the only member of your group in action.
Yeah.
He was in the ladder match, and that was a tough match, tough draw. Braddock and Facade kind of working together, but kind of not. It was kind of strange. And Dice is definitely not a high flyer. He's not a ladder expert by any means. So the match didn't feel right for him. I'll say that flat out. Disappointed or kind of what you expected, and we're just going to.
No, it's what I expected from him. You're right. You know, he's not a ladder guy, but at least he put an effort in. He did some damage, just didn't get the belt. But you know, he done damage.
He did. The only one I saw that really tried to ground out his opponents before he made an attempt at the ladder. I think he knew it wasn't going to be a sprint for him up that ladder, so he was trying to get everybody incapacitated before he even tried.
This is true.
Whereas Facade was jumping up the ladder like every 10 seconds. He was like a Mexican jumping bean.
I know.
So but that didn't work for him either.
He was up there so often.
Right. Surprised he didn't get a nosebleed. So saw you and Crushing Kelly talking a lot in the chat. The women's division kind of wide open right now. Nox Vulgaris is firmly atop that ladder, but we've played around with tag teams and the females, and you know I love tag team wrestling. And the female division is growing. The female division is growing.
Mm-hmm.
You are on the Madness side. Let's see. Yeah, there's not a lot of tag teams on the Madness side.
No.
A couple people I could reach out to and probably get tag teams out of pretty quickly if we expanded the roster, but that's just going to make it hard
I
for you
know.
too. Oh, well, speak of the devil.
Kelly's in the green room.
Yeah, I just saw that. There, and our champion, our Universal Champion's out there in the chat.
He is. I know. I said hi to him. You weren't listening again.
Need to get him in here. Let's bring Kelly in. Since we're talking about tag team wrestling, and y'all are Black Magic, y'all are a tag team here.
Sir, you need to get up here.
Crash and Kelly, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Hey,
Wanted to make sure-
Peggy. What up, Tag?
Nothing much, just that I have a lot more luck in my matches than our male counterparts.
Well, you know.
There was some talk
Women
about
are
that.
the best. I mean, come on. Oh, yes, you do, Zerky. You know, champ, up here. Come on.
Well, so a little bit about the ladies division. What
Yep,
would y'all
sorry.
like to see next there? Is it tag team? Is that it? Are you both looking to do your own thing individually?
No, we're doing our own thing plus tags, but, you know, we're concentrating on tags because we'll make a great tag team. But watch your back, champ, because we're coming after it.
Well, you know, Knox walks alone, so I don't know that there's a tag match in the future there, although she might be able to rustle up a partner.
I'm keeping my eyes on both the tags and the singles.
Exactly.
So
We're not
I'm
focused on
game
one. We're focused on both.
I'm game for both. I didn't come here to just focus on one particular title. I'm there for all the gold.
Just don't get injured in singles so we lose the tags, okay? That's the deal.
Oh, don't be so worried. I'll be fine.
Uh-oh, there's a challenge out there.
I know, I see it.
Knox, our women's champion, says she'd be glad to face either of you. There is a Madness show tomorrow. Both you girls and Knox are on that show. One of you want to say now that you'll take that match tomorrow? I bet we can make it happen.
You want it, Kelly?
I'll take it.
Go on then, off you go, honey.
There you go. Crushing Kelly versus Knox Vulgaris tomorrow on Madness. The point standings are kind of resetting because we've hit a pay-per-view. It's time to build to the next one. Obviously, even though it'll be a non-title match, getting a win over the champion always goes a long way. So, yeah, Knox likes it. She's good with it. I think Crushing Kelly versus Knox Vulgaris. See, this is why you got to listen to the wrap-up show. Matches are made right here on this show, and that's going to be a big one here tomorrow.
It will be.
All right.
I will be
As for the guys, Black Dice, Zeke Drexel, what can we expect next from them, guys?
Oh, well, Black Dice, you know, he never really lets me down. As long as you don't do ladder matches. He's not a climber. He's not a climber, you know, come on. He's got the butt for it, but he's not a climber. As for Zeke, you know, I'm still deciding. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with him.
May need to be tortured in Goddess's basement for a while.
Oh, God, I want him still alive. He'll never come out alive.
In honesty, the last time we saw Zeke, there was definite question whether he had a major concussion or not. How is the health of Zeke Drexel?
Well, yeah, may have to get him checked out, see if his brain got rattled in there somewhere. Jeez.
All right.
Maybe I should make him fight Dice. Dice can put him in his place.
Oh boy, that could be fun. Be a training match or something. I'd put it on the air.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting actually. See if he's worth it. See if he's worth keeping around. Actually, I actually want that to happen. If Zeke can't beat Dice, I'm going to get rid of him.
Wow, there you go. Zeke Drexel has to beat Black Dice to stay with Raven.
Ooh.
All
I'm letting her deal with the men here. I'm not gonna pick either one. Oh no, Zeke better up his skills, or Raven's gonna do more than shit on his car.
Thanks,
Oh
Kelly.
my goodness.
Well,
Kelly went to
take his
shit on
eyes
his
out. I was
car.
going to shit on his car.
Well, that's what birds do.
Yeah, I know.
My goodness. Well, this show
You
just
wanted
went.
to stop here.
Well, it's better than talking to myself, but
This is
that
true.
bird shit on the card. Yeah, all right.
What did you do last night? Well, I went and shat on some cars.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
gracious.
Jade.
Sorry, Jade. We didn't
Oh,
mean to make you
God.
spit out your tea. Do what people tell raves to do.
Swallow.
Swallow.
Swallowing shit, apparently. That's 2 S's I've got to remember.
Oh my goodness. All right. Dare I ask, is there anything else the two of you want to share out there?
No, I think we
I think
took
we've
the show to
corrupted.
another level.
I think we've corrupted the wrap-up show enough.
Hey, Blaze, you taught me well how to plug it in, so you just hush up. If you're not going to come up here and say anything to me, then hush your gob.
Oh my goodness. All right, ladies. Well, thank you for joining the show. I do appreciate it every time. Let's slide y'all back.
You're welcome.
Well, I don't guess I have to. Nobody's
Woohoo!
there.
We're sliding back. Oh, nobody.
There we go. Nobody else to come in at the moment. Anybody else want to call in? Now's your chance. Blaze out there in the chat, but not coming into the green room. I see. Slip and slide to the back. Minerva not going to call in. I think that's probably a good move. I'm sure Ruthless is going to be doing some regrouping after today's show. Definitely did not go the way we wanted. All right. So you got a couple new matches for tomorrow. Sounds like maybe a Zeke Drexel versus Black Dice. We've definitely got a Crushing Kelly versus Nox Vulgaris non-title women's match there. Just to be the same thing. That's all right. I'm just giving you a hard time. So a couple things we got going on tomorrow. Looking forward to that. The next pay-per-view will be Stampede. Looks like it will be sometime around the beginning of September. But we shall see. Oh, God, I hope not. No, I hope Radio Rex doesn't call it. I don't need to talk to the savior of MCW about anything. But yeah, Stampede should be around the beginning of September. I will let you all know that tomorrow's Madness show will go on as scheduled. Next week's Madness show will not happen. I will be out of town at that time. I hope to make it up at some point, but don't know when. It'll be one of those shows I just kind of have to do on the fly. Not discuss, buddy. So this week, definitely a Madness show. Monday, there will definitely be a shootout show, but the next week's Madness show will not be at its regularly scheduled time, and I'm not sure when I'll be able to do it as another show. For all the showrunners out there right now, of course, Kelly knows this very well. I encourage everybody to support other shows anytime you can. Come watch mine as a replay. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Just as long as you're having fun in the community, that's what matters to me. Support each other. Help each other out when you can. When you can't because you're doing another show, it's understandable. Nobody's going to get upset about it around here. All right? Live tweet from the road. I will actually probably be in a water park when the show's supposed to be going on next week. So I'll be slipping and sliding down some water slides next week during the Madness show. So, I didn't even read what Rex said. Oh, boy. Anyway, shut up, Rex. Yeah. All right, I guess I'll cut this thing off. I got nobody else coming into the green room. Never know how long the wrap-up shows will go. I always say about 30 minutes on the regular ones. I said I would do longer if needed for the pay-per-view, but since I don't have any more in the green room, nobody else to get in here, I think it's a good time to call it a day. I want to thank Crushing Kelly, Raven, and Big Tito for calling in and being a part of the show. I do appreciate it. Next week, it could be you. Who knows? All you got to do, click the button. Come on in. Let's talk Maverick. Tomorrow, Madness. Regularly scheduled time should be right around noon Eastern. Be a 6-match show, as always, for Madness. I will see you then. The 2 matches we know, Reaper defending his title in a tap trap against Ghazi. And now we've got a non-title match, Nox Vulgaris going up against Crushing Kelly. Possible rumor of a Black Dice Zeke Drexel match, if I can get it on that card. That's a lot of singles matches, so I got to make sure I can get everything else done. Thank you all for joining me. I am the D-Train, and I am out of here.